Hello everybody, putting out my video midweek again this week. So today I wanted to talk about, but by the way, welcome to Draconian Wellness. I'm Draco, hence Draconian Wellness. And yeah, I didn't have my stand in the car to hold the phone, so I'm holding it with my hand. Hello, sorry. Just got out of the gym, swiping down all the sweat. It's warming up outside. It's beautiful. You know, summer's coming. It's getting hot, man. I don't know if I'm ready for this northern Sacramento, California heat, you know, triple digit. So if I got boogers in my nose and sweat and cilantro on my teeth, I'm sorry. Just got out of the gym. And today I want to talk about something I saw. Oh my gosh, I see things on the TV in the gym sometimes, and they just like make my head want to explode and make me sad and make me feel for this country. Honestly, it is a great country and could be even better. But we've got some serious issues, man. So I saw this commercial. It's a Kentucky Fried Chicken commercial, and it's this older woman in a motorized scooter flying up towards a basketball hoop to dunk her wings in some sauce. And you know, Maria, my wife, pointed out something earlier this morning as well. Excuse me. That like there's this thing with us as a country in America that it's like, yeah, carnivore diet, eat meat, yeah, America, you know. And it's like there's this like weird, like what we think is right and what we think is cool in this country, right, where a lot of other countries laugh at us. And like if you're very political and you're very patriotic and whatever, then you shouldn't actually get mad at what the hell I'm saying, because we're not perfect and there's always room for improvement. And this whole like eat as much red meat as you can thing, which is super bad for you. Anything is super bad for you in excess and extreme like that. That's crazy. If I eat too many eggs or too many donuts or too much meat or drank too much water, I could kill myself, you know, like it would hurt me. So you got to be really careful. Like you got to have balance and structure in your life. And so there's some type of ego, machoism was the word that was used, and this American attitude towards things. And it's like, and if you want to argue that with me, please just go ahead below, but it's not going to matter because about what I'm going to say, because like why do we have a commercial of a woman that can't walk in a motorized scooter flying up towards a basketball hoop to dunk her fried chicken wings with millions of chemicals and freaking just horrible things in it, and dunk it in these sauces with all these fats and sugars and processed oils and foods and carcinogens and all this stuff that gives you cancer and destroys you and eats you alive and puts you in that wheel? It's like, why are we okay with having commercials like that? And I you know, I feel for people with, you know, medical conditions or injuries or things that are unavoidable that end up in wheelchairs or scooters. That's fine. I'm not ragging on that, but I'm ragging on the fact that we think it's okay. Well, and she was overweight. You have an overweight person in a scooter, you know, basically like on oxygen and life support. And I get it. You know, there's a lot of people like that, and I understand there's health issues. But like, why do we have her eating fried chicken, dunking her food in sugary, fattening sauces? Like, why is that our commercial? Do you see what they're like they're attacking people and attacking you and trying to get you to still eat fried chicken and all these things are super unhealthy for you. And you have to do everything in balance. Otherwise you'll end up with cholesterol issues, you'll end up being overweight, you'll end up with diabetes, you'll end up with cholesterol and heart attack and heart disease and stroke and cancer and all this stuff. They're like the #1 killers in our country, and they're taking us out fast at young ages. Everybody's got stomach issues, and everybody's got heart issues, and everybody's overweight, and everybody's got sugar issues, and people are falling apart left and right, man. And I'm goddamn sick of it. I'm sick of it. It's horrible, and it's so bad right now. And even the commercials are so bad and toxic, trying to get you to continue to just buy their bullshit product, their very unhealthy product. And because they don't care about you, they don't care about your health, they don't care about you. I care about you. I want you to actually get healthier and get better and make some healthier habits and get off the certain things and get healthier and drop some weight and get the blood sugars down and be a little bit more mobile and be able to get healthy again and things. And the #1 problem with our country right now is the stuff we're putting in our mouth. It's the stuff we're touching on our skin. It's the stuff we're breathing in. We're spraying all these scents all over the house that toxify our lungs, carpets and paint, emit fumes that we're breathing in, and cars, emit fumes, and then you're touching chemicals, and you're dyeing your hair with carcinogens, and painting your nails with carcinogens, and soaps and fragrances with carcinogens and toxic materials that our body and skin is like a sponge, and it absorbs things. And I know the guy with tattoos, that's from my drunken days though. I'm a recovered alcoholic in recovery, been 2 years sober, and so it's all your body. So you're breathing it in, you're soaking it in through your skin, and then you're putting it in your mouth and into your stomach, and it's going through all your organs. Wake up, people! I don't know what else to say. Like, what the hell? Like, we've built an environment around us as a society in this modern industrial society. Like, we weren't really built to be on these concrete jungles with all these chemicals. We're built to be in the wilderness, in the woods, okay? With natural huts and wood houses. And it sounds hippie, but like, the longer I'm alive and the more I realize, and the more I'm on my health journey to, my wellness journey, I realize that, like, I heard this statistic, okay, and it's true, and I looked it up, but like, the reason most people have really bad health issues, for instance, and really bad lung and other issues, and microplastics getting into their body and their bloodstream, you ever heard this thing about microplastics and all this fear mongering? And I know, but I mean, besides Keurig cups putting microplastics in your body, and plastic water bottles, and all the plastic we consume, what the number one thing is? It's actually tires. All the rubber and microplastics come off that. How do you, when your tires wear out? And we're just breathing this shit in as we drive, and we're breathing it in as you jog down the street in a city, in a town, because all that rubber and all that asphalt and all those chemicals on the road blow, and then you breathe it in, and they're finding more microplastic stuff up inside people's brains and bodies and lungs from effing tires, so it doesn't matter if you drive a Tesla or you do whatever and you're trying to be green. This concrete jungle we've created is toxic. And so what I'm saying is, you're already at a disadvantage. I'm saying all this because you're already at a disadvantage living in a town, a city, driving a car, breathing in all the fumes off regular petroleum vehicles, breathing in the tires off a Tesla or whatever. There is no escaping it. There is no green code unless you go to the green in the mountains. But what you can really, really do, I'm saying all this, you're already at a disadvantage. What you can do is control what you're putting in your mouth. You control where you live. You control what you put in your mouth, and you control what you do with your body and how you move your body. You're in control of that. So if you're super unhealthy because you're overweight, which is going to lead to heart issues, sugar issues, and you're like, oh, well, now I have diabetes. It must have just been an unfortunate thing. I know some is hereditary, but we can get into that thing too, because hereditary means it came from your parents. But how do you think your parents got that way? It gets passed on to you as a child. All your gut bacteria, your sugar levels, your DNA, that gets passed on to you from what your parents did. So your parents effed up, and then you're effed up or at a disadvantage as a child, and then you F up more, and then your children are effed up. It gets passed down. The bad micro gut biome bacteria, the issues, the DNA triggers that can turn on and off as you live your life. Like, I pass, like, literally from being traumatized, you can pass your trauma on to a child just from having PTSD. It's called evolution. It's called survival mechanisms and DNA, okay? And so you have to, what I'm trying to say is that some of your issues that are hereditary, honestly, your DNA is not your destiny. Your DNA is not your destiny, and you are able to back some things up and reverse some things. So stop giving yourself excuses. Stop telling yourself you're you're just doomed, and you're unhealthy, and you're old, and I can't, and meh. No, don't do that. That's the wrong thinking. Weight loss starts in the mind. Your wellness journey starts in the mind, and you're in control of what you allow on your skin and in your mouth and kind of where you live and what you do. You're in control of those things, and you can get yourself out, okay, of the wheelchair. Like, people believe some priest on the chair is going to get them out of the wheelchair with some magic voodoo. It's not like that. It's up to you. It's up to you and your health and your choices in life. So I want to encourage you. Take this information, heed these warnings, and heed this gold, and take this information and start making small changes in your life to better yourself and better what you're putting in your mouth. Better, take some meditation time. Be grateful in the morning. Pick 5 things you're grateful. Start with a nice meal. The first 20 minutes of your day decides how the rest of your day is going to be. Take control. Seize the day. Seize your life. Okay, please. There's so many of us here in America. in wheelchairs and dying and on machines and on 15 different medications and all this shit. So was I. I'm not on the meds. My sleep apnea is fine. My blood sugar's fine. I'm not drinking anymore. Okay, I'm not depressed anymore. My PTSD is at bay. My flashbacks are at bay. Okay? I've been through a lot with alcoholisms and suicides and all these things. And I'm here. And I'm the best I've ever been. I'm the best I've ever been. I just got out of the gym. I had a great day. I'm going to go home, have my nice, healthy, organic protein shake, okay? And eat a banana and make some good choices. And try to be more patient with my children and be grateful for what I have. And take care of the body that God gave you, man. I love you guys. Hang in there. I hope this helps. Today was a firm talk. I'll see you in the next video.